Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I want to show you a scarf and a pattern that I really love, and this is the corner to corner kind. So I'm going to show you how you can make this. You can see the color gradient that we have here. It's going to be a simple project and it's going to be pretty light, so perfect for this spring and maybe even a cooler summer evening. So yeah, I'll show you what I used and how I did it. So if you want to see, make sure to stay tuned. So you guys, we have the Woolly Hug Sky, and you can see the colors on here. I'm gonna take the middle out so you can see that it's super light here, a very light beige. Then we have the very dark purple on the outside and everything in between. Yeah, so let's see. This is completely out of cotton. And yeah, you have the color gradient on here. And it's for a 6 to 7 millimeter crocheting hook or knitting needles. And this is the color 38 in case you want to use the exact same one. So we have here 100% cotton, 100 grams, and 250 meters. So super light this time. So let's take the middle out and we can get started. Okay, so let's chain 6 to start with. Okay, this was 6. Now we're going to skip the first 3. That's going to be for our height. Into the 4th we go in and we're going to do a treble there. Then a yarn over and repeat. And we have 2 more chains to go, so 3 trebles total. So this is what we have. Let's start again, 6 chains for the next row. Six, there we go, then turn. And now we're gonna go back into the 4th again, and we're gonna do a treble there, so with a yarn over, and then 2 more after that. So basically the same thing one more time. Last one. And now I can connect my 2 elements, my 2 little boxes or packets. So we're going to do a slip stitch around these chains we started with, super easy, and then we're going to do 3 chains for the height so that we can continue with another little box. And we're again doing 3 chains this time. All of them are around the chains on the bottom. Super easy. And then in our second row, we have 2 elements, 2 pieces done. The next row starts with 6 chains, and this is always going to stay the same. So every row you start is going to be 6. And then we go into the 4th with a yarn over, and the 5th and the 6th, and there go 3 trebles. And number 3, so we have here the 3 trebles, and then around the 3 chains we do a slip stitch. And now what we're going to do is do 6 chains. And then it's going to make a little bow shape here all the way up to the next 3 chains that we have on top here. So do a slip stitch there and then do 3 chains for the height, 3 trebles, everything around the chains that we have on the bottom. There, so this is what we have. So we have here the first pack in the first row, and then the 2 in the second on top. And then in the third row, I have the middle one open and the 2 edge ones I did as always. So this is going to make the pattern super light. So let's again do 6 chains to start our next row. So this is row number 4. Again, 1 treble and then 2 more after that one. And then we can connect with a slip stitch. So this is the same as we did so far. There we go. So we're here where our chains are. So we're going to do 3 trebles around them. And now around this looser part, we're going to do another slip stitch and we're again going to do 3 chains for the height and then 3 trebles around this bow. Another slip stitch to connect, and 3 chains and 3 trebles. So this is what we have after 4 rows. So we have just the 4 boxes, the 4 elements, and then we did them around the chains here and then around this big bow also out of chains. So you see here the big hole that's in the middle right now, and this is going to keep expanding in the next row, and then a regular packet after that, and we can start our next row. So let's do again 6 chains and the first little packet. Three trebles total. Then a slip stitch to connect. And now we can start with the bows again. So 6 chains and just connect with a slip stitch. So this is pretty big already. So let's do 2. So we're going to do 6 more, 6 chains and then connect. So this is what we have for now. We're going to do 1 more bow and then we're going to finish off with a regular little box. That way the edges are stable and we still get a light scarf. There we go. So this is what we have after 5 rows. So 2 boxes on the outside and 3 bows in the middle. So a total of 5 pieces here. So now we're going to start row 6, and this one is going to be just like row number 4 here. So with regular boxes, and then we're going to do more holes. So here is my row number 6. So you can count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that way you know which row you're in, since we're always ending with the boxes. So slowly, I think we're getting a color change on here, so I'm really excited to see that happen. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more and then I'm gonna be back with an update. So in the next row, we're gonna do the bows, and then after that, we're gonna do another full row, and we're gonna keep going like that. So yeah, it's going to be a super light, super pretty pattern. So I'm going to do a bit more and then I'm going to show you what I have, especially the color change. So I'm really excited for that. You can see here in the yarn itself that it's coming really soon. And then I hope to get to the darker sections as well. So I'll be back. So you guys, here is what I have. This is a little update. So you see here the color change, it's pretty subtle, and you can see the texture that we have. So we have these big holes and the small ones between the chains and trebles, and you see how it's getting darker row by row. And yeah, it's pretty stretchy, it's pretty soft, and I'm really excited to finish all of it so that I can show you what the whole thing is gonna look like. So you can see that this is super simple to do, and it's also a pretty fast project, of course, depending on how fast you work, but you're gonna get results in no time. So I'll finish this off and then I'll show you what I have. So my scarf is almost done. I have just a little bit of yarn left over here. So I'm gonna pull this out and then I'm gonna tighten it a little bit so that everything stays in place. And then all that I have to do is just weave this in. And that's it. There we go. So I already shortened this. I had just a tiny bit of yarn left over. And yeah, here is the beginning as well. So that's what we need to weave in as well. And these are the last 2 steps of our project. So you can see here the colors that we have. I kind of put it in place so that you can see it kind of what it would look like if you wore it. And yeah, you can see the one side is lighter, the one side is darker, but when you wear it around your neck, it's gonna look amazing. And it's gonna keep you warm, but not too warm. So it's perfect for spring and maybe cooler summer evenings. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, feel free to let us know by shooting a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. That way you'll always get notified when we post something new. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas, and I'll see you in one of our next videos. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!